got guilty pleasures. Mine just tend to catch me cases. Handcuffs, police inspections, lawyers, judges, allegations. Turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like dog, I'm about to drop the bomb. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, what with me now? We running wild. Hey, and nobody can. We on the town. Hey, never come
Hi Timo.
never come down. Blow one down, pass it around.
Willst du mich damit austricksen jetzt? Weiß. Also ich habe jetzt weiß drin, dann ich kann auch auf Color Rush gehen, dann bin ich blau. Ja, okay, dann bin ich jetzt weiß. Ja, ja. Nee, es macht schon Sinn. Ich schwöre, ich bin jetzt ein Weiß.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's two of the leading wide receivers from the
Ja, dann wollen wir mal schauen,
wide receiver draft class of 2014.
ob du auch so abblust wie der Gypsy.
Going up against Mike Evans.
Naja.
With that, let's send it out to our broadcast team. Brandon Guyton.
Ob du so abblust wie der Gypsy, meine ich.
All right, Larry, after an
Ob du so abblust wie der... Ja.
Here in the East Bay and Oakland, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders.
Ah.
They slot Gronkowski outright.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
Ja, komm,
Give
muss
him
gereicht
9
haben.
there on the first down completion.
Ah.
Safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
They'll drop to throw.
Ja, sehr clever. Wenigstens fallen gelassen.
He jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd and short. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Let's go! 1, 9, 1!
Back to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Come on, let's round! Let's round!
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman.
Warum rutscht der schon direkt am Start aus? Da war da nichts.
Second and 9. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Luke Kuechly is absolutely amazing. Maybe the best middle linebacker in the game. Not only is he cerebral, this guy's athleticism is off the charts.
So second and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Let's go! Try it 38! Try it 38!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The
Hoppala.
catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Das war schon riskant.
And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Ah, schon wieder so knapp, Dritte und Inches, ey.
Try it 38! Try it 38! Ohio! Ohio!
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Jetzt hast du mein ganzes Spiel analysiert. Verdammt, Hacke nochmal.
Receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll look to throw here on first down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Here we go! What? None! What? None!
Here's Coleman. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the
Da
line of
kommt man nicht
scrimmage.
durch bei dir.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Beim
Nice job
Gypsy
there
ging das sehr viel
defensively to
einfacher.
put it down because really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence,
Ja,
just to feel a
ja.
little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go! What? None! What? None!
Back to throw now on second and 10. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Let's go! What? None! What? None!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Let's go! Try it 38! Try it 38!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Unable to get
Gott
it
sei
to
Dank.
Gronkowski
Ja,
that time.
grottig.
And now it's second down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Let's go!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Nein.
Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And now look at him go. The 40. Past the 20. 10. 5.
Fucking shit. Und warum sind die langsamer geworden immer? Ey? Deiner muss doch langsamer werden. Ach, so eine Scheiße. Das ist so kurz vor der Endzone. Ah, das ist wieder typisch.
And a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball
Ah,
0-0
man.
is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Alles bis jetzt super geklappt und dann zweimal dasselbe.
And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking for Watkins.
Er ist wieder so blind. Werf ihn doch einfach hoch, nicht immer den normalen. Es war eben genau dasselbe. Hast nicht gelernt.
That's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
All right, here we go.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Ah, jetzt springt auch noch vorbei, ihr Trottel, ey. Oh Mann, oh Mann, ey. Gerade Spiel aber echt ein Scheißdreck. Hier ist natürlich denkbar scheiße, so ein Start.
I love how he handed it to us, and then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line, and they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys are in there. I want to run the football this week, and boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
Here we go. Red 18.
So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
We ready? Wide and yay.
2nd down, the ball on the 2 here, 2nd and goal. On the ground, this is Johnson.
Ja, toll, der fällt auch noch vorwärts.
Closer here, it's 3rd and goal. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Dante Hightower is a guy who can play the run with the best of anyone in the league, but he'll fool you a little bit in pass coverage. Not so bad there as well.
Here we go.
That he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. It's the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive.
Find a crease and just get in there. Ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback.
Gott sei Dank haben wir die Spielzeit erhöht, ey. Sonst könnte ich jetzt schon aufhören, ey.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying
Kann
on
jetzt nicht
schedule.
schaden.
3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Ohio! Ohio!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Ohio!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Ja, ja.
Going
Glück.
underneath, it's Coleman.
Hat er
It'll be
gebrochen.
a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Everyone's
Einen
got to be
Tacken
able to
später,
catch
den
the
hättest du
football.
wieder
Doesn't matter
gehabt.
what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
They're going to look to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Hätte er mit dem Fall
Give him
geblockt,
a
das wäre
couple
schön
on the
gewesen.
catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go! What? None! What? None!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard
Ja,
on
hat
it.
der fast der
Because if you're
Außenschutz
gonna
zweimal schön
dump it in the
intercepted,
middle
also
of
von
the
daher.
field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when your running back can catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
2nd down now after the pass completion.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Back to throw again. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
This is Coleman. Stays on his feet. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
Endlich, Mann.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Steven Hauschka for the point after.
Der müsste da passen. Boah, schon wieder so ein... Ey, der war perfekt getroffen. Und dann so ein Seitenwind, der.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Tyreek Hill on the return. Spinning past him. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Now Carr on the bootleg, rolling to his left. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Ja, habe ich mir schon fast gedacht durch deine Umstellung. Aber ich hätte den auch sacken können. Das habe ich verpeilt. Ja. Ich habe da nur noch nach oben geguckt, ohne zu sehen, dass du ja eigentlich ganz gut zu attackieren warst. Ja.
Big gain. Let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And not much running room.
Aber es ist natürlich schön, wenn man immer so schnell nach vorne kommt. Das ist
some of the most unselfish players on any football team. Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, Johnson. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got his man in stride.
Fuck.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Jetzt habt ihr den mal zu dritt.
You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ja.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The lone receiver right is Cooper. Carr to throw on second down. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Das ist ja zurückgelaufen.
Good for 3, and it's second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Ja.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We ready? Red 18.
Carr to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now,
schade.
Get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Tucker's kick right there.
Aber wenigstens Touchdown verhindert. Nachdem der erste Pass wieder so gut gelaufen ist, war das schon nicht schlecht. Also im Grunde offensiv bist du ziemlich schlecht. Offensiv bist du ziemlich schlecht. Du hast ja nur 2 Pick-Six gemacht.
So both teams have their marching orders and we'll get going again here.
Ja. Das wendet sich jetzt alles, mein Lieber. Liegen die daneben, ey.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense.
Ja.
They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They come up in an offset eye. On second down, here's Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Nee.
Both guys were there,
Da waren 2 Leute über dem Ball. Das kann ja nicht sein.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. Really good run stop.
Kann der jetzt endlich mal... Gott. Ich kann gerade nichts auswählen, was hakt hier voll.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Carr's going to keep it himself. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. Able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Hey, toll, ey, warum hakt du das gerade bei der Auswahl? Kann man nicht machen, was man will, ey.
But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
We ready? Red 18.
Johnson on the counter. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
We ready?
They go to Johnson again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Hey, we're gonna rally.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Schon wieder der.
To his left. Ertz has it left side.
Das habe ich schon wieder gesehen, ey. Aber bringt natürlich nichts. Aber die waren wieder knapp am Sacken. Mann, Mann, Mann.
That's why guys love to throw that route. Down the middle, throw it deep, and let the big guy go get it.
In the red zone this time.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Carr will try it again on second down. It's Hill, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough third down awaits them.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. The lone receiver right is Cooper.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Nee, der war nicht blank, der war schon aber... Doch, links raus. Ja, aber die können ja auch durchaus noch rauskommen, ne? Also nach vorne kommen. Aber du hättest das First Down gehabt vielleicht, ja, das will ich nicht...
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
Aber immer noch kein Touchdown aus dem Spiel raus, mein Lieber. Bist du sicher? Ach so, ja, okay, hast recht. Nachdem du aber schon ziemlich tief standest. Ja gut, das habe ich schon vergessen. Ja, ja. Aber im Grunde auch nur mit einem und denselben Spielzug hast du es geschafft. Sonst hast du ja keine großen Yards gemacht, außer mit dem einen langen. Ne? Ansonsten, ja, mal schauen, wie lange noch. Aber okay, ich meine, die Zeit spielt für dich. Das ist das Problem. Die zweite Interception war dumm. Das war ja, die wird grandios. Ah, immerhin ein Yard.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary pass.
Hab ich doch gar nicht gesagt. Ach komm, das ist jetzt Schwachsinn. Ja, mach ich auch jetzt. Ja, ich meine, das war jetzt echt grad.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Aber es tut natürlich auch weh.
They slot Gronkowski outright.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Ja, ich habe schon 3-mal geworfen. Jetzt. Ich habe den ja 3-mal schon weggeworfen gehabt.
because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
Was macht denn automatisch?
Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Ja, hier Jones laufen an den drüber. Raus, rechts raus.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Das war jetzt alles scheiße.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Time running out here on the play clock. Back to throw here. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39.
Aber bin ich endlich mal kreativ geworden? Ja, ganz im Ernst. Das ist ja der erste, der jetzt nicht Standard war.
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Gott sei Dank keine Interception, ey.
And it's second down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Ja, nicht ganz so stark wieder, ne?
It's a gain of 9
Naja.
yards. And that'll
Bei
bring up
meinem
the
Glück
third
hier
and
wieder.
one.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Third down now following the completed pass. Back to throw again.
Ja, ja.
This is caught by
Oh,
Watkins.
wow. Ich dachte, es wäre eine Int.
As he's brought down up near midfield.
Sammy Watkins.
Some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Ja, der ist aber so ein Tier.
Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Ich sag jetzt nichts, aber
Big time confidence
Ja.
that he would make the play for him.
den
and
hatte
he
ich jetzt
did.
schon gesehen als Interception, ey.
To the offense lining up first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Back now in the East Bay.
Fullback.
It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth
Er ist der
quarter.
Fullback, wie bei dir eben auch. Der hat halt ein bisschen was. Ja. So gütig, der Herr.
They'll look to throw again. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is
Ah.
really evident when you watch it on the screen.
Nee, der war frei. Der war frei hoch Ende. Der war sowas von frei. Ja. Der war ganz früh frei und dann habe ich geworfen. Dann kam sie ran. Okay. Ja, gut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. 14 yards that time for number 14.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! 1-9!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but
natürlich.
On the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their guys. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne,
komm jetzt noch einen, komm.
It's difficult because you can't reach out
noch ein
and
bisschen
grab it.
spannend
That'll be a
machen.
holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll set up to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Aber da hatte ich schon geguckt.
Touched out of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Wie kannst du das noch ändern? Das wird mich mal echt interessieren. Ich kann jetzt gerade nichts machen mit Audible. Oder darauf hoffen, dass du den nicht bekommst.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Jetzt geh runter, Schlampe.
That number is empirical.
No gain on the play there.
Muss noch kurz das gucken.
And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground.
Okay, warum haben die ihn gerade so gespielt? Ja, gut.
Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
Again, it's Johnson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A whole bevy of Patriots there that time to bring him down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Throwing his car on third down. Ertz has it left side.
Ja, hoffe ich doch.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Okay, kann ich jetzt nicht sagen. Ist Glück.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough third down.
We ready? Wide at the 8. Wide at the 8.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Out to his left.
Ich hab den auch. Ah, jetzt auch das noch. Hier, Idiot. Ich bin genau da. Ich bin genau da. Und dann mache ich Scheiße. Mann, das muss meiner sein. Ja, fick dich doch, ey. Das war... Dann lauf ich den nicht. Das muss sogar eine Interception werden, ey. Der mich dann plötzlich hektisch gewesen, ey.
So the offense has it first and 10. They come out here in the eye. They pitch it out to Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 2 Patriots there to bring him down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Mann, das war jetzt der entscheidende Todesstoß.
They're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll run it with Johnson. Down right around the 25. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. From the gun now on third down, Carr.
Ah, da kommt noch der von unten. Oh! Den hat er jetzt zurück. Nein. Ach, das ist doch scheiße. Dann 3 von mir und der fällt ihm wieder in den Schoß.
And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those
Ach Mann, ey, das wär's doch noch gewesen. Ey, Mann, natürlich nicht.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
2-mal jetzt Chance gehabt.
Carr now on first down. The left side completion to Jones. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Schulz.
Carr gonna throw here. And this
Boah, ey, warum ist denn da keine Sau?
It's a touchdown.
Vor allem, ich dachte mir das sogar schon.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Carr will look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Wuhu! Du bist ein... Zweimal jetzt auch Glück gehabt, mein Lieber. Fumble? Und weil ich einmal nicht die Interception gemacht habe.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now.
Nicht fix genug, den hätte ich eigentlich erwartet, dass er durchzieht.
Still trailing here though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Nein, das ist doch auch wieder Lack hoch 3. Doch, doch, doch. Ja, ey, komm, meiner hat den doch schon längst. Dann lässt er den durch. Ey, entschuldige, meiner hat den aus den Händen fallen lassen, nach vorne. Ist ja lächerlich.
Replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Carr, this one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Ah, Mann, das ist unschön. Vor allem habe ich auch viel zu früh geworfen. Hätte ich auch ganz anders machen können.
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
Soweit gut gespielt. Der Anfang war scheiße.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
We ready? Red 18. Red, baby, alert, alert.
Carr gonna look to throw. Steps away.
Wieder der.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will
Das war wieder derselbe.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. Third down here.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Now a handoff, Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now out come the Patriots. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Ja, das ist nämlich auch die Sache, ne? Der war eigentlich schon wieder gesund, aber ich habe das Risiko lieber gescheut, ey.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by David Anderson.
Ja, im Lauf auch noch werfen, das ist natürlich auch scheiße.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Oakland, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they will fall to 1-1. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.